Anything you need, boss. Oh, hi. What do you need? You got a nice fleet, boss. No problem. I'll have your personal vehicle brought around. protection you've got here. Anything to keep you productive, boss. Your personal vehicle is being brought up now.
What's wrong with her now? All patched up. You got great taste. That's a horn, and you bought it.
Hello? Can you hear me? If you can, the creator got fed up at creating. I need that. Oh, nice. I need DevCon on PlayStation, mate. Make it happen. How are you, NTK? You good? How's life been since the last time I spoke to you? Yeah, it would be interesting. Dust off the controller. Give it a go. Yeah, same as really. Just getting fed up with this game. But I don't know what else to do in my free time, so there's that. Oopa. Yeah. I get like that myself, and then like, I don't know, someone to show me something, and I'll be like, oh, that's cool. And then, there I go again. It would be nice to have the next installment already. I still don't think everything has been reached in this game though. Not as far as the like track maker is concerned. Nailed it. Yeah, it's just the effort required was it's pretty much been pointless for the past 6 or 7 years. I don't really like Rockstar. Don't really care. You're just doing shit for your friends. Yeah, that's it. Just too time consuming for what you get out of it, really. Like even just like making tracks is a ridiculous amount of time that you do for all of like a few people, really. If Rockstar actually gave people incentives like in-game money or something, or just something, it would be cool. Yeah. Let alone building mod menus and stuff. Hey Jabba, Neo is a nightmare on this track. Hang on. I will read the rest of that sentence in a second. Just fuck up this lap first. Yeah, I'm in that server and I see like hardly anything really happens, and I just see random people talking in general chat, but then I don't have many chats in that server anyway. Uh, well, pretty much since 2 months have passed now. Even people aren't really creating stuff anymore. Just the same old faces. I don't really know about the other smaller community on PC or PH. But I see Bruffy still rinsing the rinsing the G threads. That's about it. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, like the stunt community on PlayStation is pretty decent. Um, and then there's like oval racing community with Talk, like that's still very much alive. They do like events and things. Um, a lot of people just do the fun stuff now, really. Oh, nice. That's a good thing. You ain't got to remember the good times. Are you in Are you a stunt racer, Jabba, or? Oh, I'm not getting all that message. Mr. Fucking brake boost now. Oh, would you stop going off? Yeah, it was so good back in the day. Ah, fair dues, fair dues. Yeah, I mean, in the golden age, I was just on Xbox. I didn't really do much outside of that platform, and it was good there. Nothing like PC or PlayStation, so I'm told. Yeah, yeah. Another thing I've noticed recently is like the people that would play your tracks are just generally quite shitty people with the dislikes a lot of the time these days. It never used to be like that in the golden age. People are always quite supportive of the creators. Now they don't give a shit about them. I remember PC being a lot of fun when Travis was really active, like doing the creator challenges and things. I don't know where he went now though. Not seen anything from him for a long time. Let's try the track again. Fucking car's a nightmare. Clean lap this time. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, people that were like organizing stuff and or having a crew or doing the playlist and creating tracks, whatever it may be. If it wasn't for those people, like this wouldn't even be a fucking popular game. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Like, if only like Rockstar would work with the people that make stuff a bit more, it would be better. That would be the ideal situation. Like they just reach out to some creators every other month or something and be like, "Oh, can you create like a death match or last team standing or some races, and we'll pay you X amount, and you'll be done by this date." And voila, harmony and bliss is then created. But what can you do? Rockstar don't really care, do they? Just want their shark card sales. And like just working with the people that actually play the game would be the ideal situation. Like I don't know how many people would have lost from like all the shit cars that they added in back in the game, but like if they had actual races with them at that time, they would have like drove the cars and tested them out before they then released them, and then realized, oh, hang on, these flags are absolute dog shit. Go and change them. Or is it just like done on purpose just to piss people off? You gotta wonder. This was nearly a decent lap. No, nor do I. it's it's crazy. Like, well, why did they even do that in the first place? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now, I heard rumors that it was like to do with Bruffy. Like either he had like tried to get his community to submit tickets or something about like curb boosting, and they wanted to eradicate that. So that's why the cars just like drove like shit. I'm not sure how true that is. It's just fucking word of mouth. So I've never searched for it, but you never know. He did have their ear for a time, didn't he? So it might not be true, you know. It might just be someone that hated Bruffy that told me that. I can't remember. Could you imagine? Yeah, yeah, that's it. Like the reason why curb boosting existed was so that like cars could drive up hills or something, right? Like because the cars didn't go fast enough on their own. It's gonna be interesting to see if any of that stuff is in the game in GTA 6. That would be interesting. Because I know a lot of people have said all the things like short shifting and brake boosting and curb boosting and everything. That's what kind of made the racing what it is. And then if they kind of revert that back to sort of like a Forza way of driving, it's going to have both pros and cons. Like people are gonna want to have an advantage over other people. That's not just racing lines. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Like, I don't know why they didn't just stick with whatever their the first thing they used for the cars, like the Turismo and shit. Yeah, I remember seeing something. I remember could have been B Dogs. He was streaming like with the GTO at one stage without that like mega bouncy boost stuff, and the car was like ridiculous. They also added too many cars in as well, I think. Like there's too many cars now that you can't even own them all. Yeah, you haven't got enough garage space. Yeah, I wish I tried the GTO when it was like that in stunt racing. I just didn't even know about stunts when that car was out the first time. Oh, I'm getting bored of this now. 3 more lap attempts for a clean one. Yeah, definitely fun times. The new survival mode. I don't know if you've seen that, like the zombies in North Yankton. That's really fun, but it's not racing, obviously. But it's pretty cool. Just mowing down zombies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should check it out, man. It's good fun. It was. There was a dude that made something a couple of days ago, and it worked so you could drive around in North Yankton. Um, and then I tried it again today, and nothing was happening. Hey, what's up, Teddy?
What up, man?
How's it going?
I figured we'd meet, in real time.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep. I have a question for you.
Yep.
'Cause it was asked to me, and I was like, shit, I don't know how he did it. Unless do you have a modded account?
No.
No. Okay. So I was like, unless he's got a modded account, I said, other than that, I said, no idea how he did this. So we ran your pitch black last night, which is crazy. But anyways, do you have
I
a
know what you're
gargoyle
gonna.
locked in that race?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think you can lock a gargoyle to a track.
Yeah, you can. It's in the
Unless
transform
is
list.
Oh, it's in the transform list?
Yeah.
What about, so Thea's side, I don't know if you know who that is, but he runs GCC Crew on Tuesday nights. He does like
Yeah.
a rally thing. And he had said there's a new track you put out where you have the Frankenstein in there.
Yeah,
in a track.
there's like I've got a video
Okay.
of all these things. There's like 8 little tricks that I've been using lately. Like same with
Okay.
the full black props and all that shit. It's coming out
Okay.
probably tomorrow. But
All right. So just
yeah,
convenient that I'm asking it now.
yeah.
Okay.
All it is for like any car that you want in a race, as long as you own it,
Right.
you can put it in a race. It doesn't matter if it
Interesting.
shows up in the car list in the creator. So
Right.
basically, all you need to do is be in free mode
Okay.
and pick out your car, Frankenstrange, Lurcher, whatever
Right.
you want, LD Organics van. Just make sure you've got that like as your personal vehicle. Go into
Okay.
the creator, go into units, and then in the units thing, pick personal vehicle, place it, don't place it, whatever you want, and that's it. That's all you got to do.
Huh.
So
And then it
then,
actually gives you that car.
yeah, so then you go into your
Wow.
checkpoints, you place a checkpoint, you put add a new transform, and voila,
Interesting.
it's going to show up there. But if you use the Arena War vehicles, you will just completely annihilate your model memory.
Yeah.
But you've got to place a unit like there just so you can come back to it and make sure you can get the car in the race.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I've got a few tracks with the Arena War vehicles, and it is just a tedious thing to be doing.
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
it works, and you
Yep.
can have some fun. So yeah,
Sweet.
it's so simple.
I'll let him know you got a video coming out on it.
Yeah,
Cause yeah, he's always like, I mean, on Friday nights too. I always have off the wall cars that we use, like not off the wall, but basically like cars that people just don't use anymore.
yeah,
And probably Carl Panzram always started it with we always use cars that are cheap. That way
okay,
everybody can afford to race, not
yeah,
just straight up HSW only or something like that. Um, but yeah, so on Tuesday nights he does a rally. Theoside does like a rally edition playlist, but they're all locked, restricted cars, and some of them are just old. And he's like, man, I'd love to lock her Frankenstein. I need to know how he did that. And I was like, all right, well,
oh
so next
yeah,
time I see him, I'll say something.
man. There's a million workarounds, but like, I don't know. Unless somebody asks, I don't know to tell them.
Right.
Because it's just obvious to me. I guess. I don't know.
Right. I went to help a buddy last night because how I always set triggers is I always do the, jump in your car and then look up, and he
Yeah.
could not get it to work, and I was like, God, I hope they didn't patch that.
Oh no, it's not patched. Not patched at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whew. I said maybe just because he had never done it before, because he moved his whole track around to add. I was telling him about the drift challenge that Jeremy's got, and dude, this guy makes drift tracks like nobody's business. Like that's what he likes doing, is making drift tracks.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, man. I said, make a track for us. I'll send it to Jeremy. We'll get it used. He said, all right. He's not even into work,
Oh,
but he just
nice.
likes making drift tracks. So
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
reached
cool.
out to Jeremy, and he was like, as long as it's got the torque thing in the description, I'll use it. I said, okay. So I reached out to him. I said, didn't you say you're working on a track? He goes, fuck that track. I got a whole new one already. So he's like, so he said as soon as I needed him to switch to the 30, he was like, nope, I went and redid one, or made a new one. So he literally made. I wrote it down because I was like, I said that looks like a go-kart track too. But what he did was, it is a Need for Speed Underground exact replica of whatever Track 6 is in that game. Like, it's
Oh,
pretty
right.
it looks pretty nice. So I literally told Jeremy, this guy's like a god to making, and he's like, man, why do you call me a god? I was like, I don't know, you just make good drift tracks, I said,
Yeah.
everybody has their own thing. I said, I excel in bangers, So,
Oh, yeah. Speaking
the
of
hardest thing for me
bangers,
is,
that
go ahead.
track that you asked about, it is published now.
Yeah, I used it. We tested it out
Yeah.
actually Monday. Was it
Oh,
Monday?
right.
We did, yeah. When we ran the Was it Monday? No, it was last Friday. We tested it out, but I'm gonna throw it on my last. So I'm running like a 4 week, all the whole month of October. I'm running an entire Halloween playlist, like every single week. And it just
Right.
progressively gets more Halloween. So it's the first time I've done it. I've done like 2 weeks, but I've
Oh
never done
yeah,
like a
yeah.
full. Yeah, so it's progressively getting more Halloween as time goes on. But
Oh, nice.
so I was like, well, we're gonna test it out tonight. And that was last week, and I was like, and we're gonna see how it goes. So everybody liked it. We ran the Hellfire.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool. Are
yeah.
you on YouTube right now?
Am I on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Do you want me
Cause
to
I,
pull it up? Is that what you're asking?
yeah. Just pull it
Okay.
up because I'll just stream this thing. It'll be easier, and then you ain't gotta wait till tomorrow for the video.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna share the video anyways.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see.
What hour? Oh, yeah, we're about an hour into the stream. So if you can't wait till tomorrow, or maybe Monday, for the video to be uploaded, like you can just be like, go to
I
this
mean, I
stream
don't need it.
an hour into
I
it.
don't need it at the moment, but I'll share it. Yeah, when I get there.
Yeah.
I hate when you type people's names in because like I feel like because you're subbed to them, it should just automatically populate, but it doesn't. You know, it's like
Yeah. It's irritating.
yeah. What I'm not good at making is clean tracks, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm like, I told Jeremy like 2 months ago, I was like, yeah, man, I'll have a drift track ready, blah blah blah. And I just have not had time. And he's like, I need it by Saturday night at the latest. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get right on that. Haven't even started. So here I am.
Oh, man.
Here I am messing around. Like, but I'm
Yeah.
actually looking at. I had like a saved. I always do. I don't know if you know what drunk tank is, but he had always told me it was like, if you ever had an idea for a track but you don't have the time to make it, just lay the checkpoints down. That way you remember the track pattern. So I've got
Mm.
like 9 tracks sitting there. I'm like, oh, let me look at
Oh
this
my
one. So
god.
yeah, so I have.
That's
So I went in there
sacrilege,
and looked.
man.
Yeah, well, it's not technically published. Yep. So I went in there, I'm looking around, and I was like, yeah, this will work. So then I like reset the checkpoints, and I was gonna leave it like basic as hell, but I can't. I just can't do it. So I'm like,
Oh,
so now I'm
right.
in here, I'm drifting around, and I'm like, you know what would be interesting is to have a drift track, but use all ice props. So that's what I'm doing. I'm slowly laying in ice props everywhere.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's gonna be Christmas soon. Christmas drift track. Icy drift track.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Is it Night Angel UK or is it UK Night Angel?
Mm. I don't know. I did change my like handle the other day to just ANGL, but I don't know if
Oh,
that
maybe that's
actually
what it
shows
is.
up. Yeah, the ice props are released now. MTK have been around for
They're Night Angel. All
since
right.
last year, about a year.
Yeah, I was telling the guy that made the drift track, and he's like, "Man, there's a lot of props in here." He makes tracks all the time, but I think he's just so used to like not paying attention to DLC
Yeah,
shit that comes out. Yeah, and he's like, I said, there's ice props in there, right? And he's like, no, there's not. I'm like, yeah, 100%. You can. I said they're not as slippery as you would think they would be, but I said they are pretty fun to use.
yeah, yeah. Those two pieces. Yeah, that's right. And there's like some Christmas lights and some other stuff.
Yeah, I hope they add some reindeer this year. For the fact that I could just plow into them, not the fact that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for the fact that we need them, but I have a Santa sleigh. What's the Santa sleigh without a reindeer? I'm just saying, just have a reindeer in there.
Animal units. That's what we need.
There you go. Well, I always have animals on. People hit them. Like last night, the first track of the night was, um, I made it. It's called 8 Days a Week. Like the Beatles. But I just have like I have a pattern going of like tracks named after days, and so I was like, 8 days a week, that'll work. But we ran it as a warm up track. Everybody said, how's this a warm up track? It was so bad. But they turn the corner and there's deer standing on the track. Like, oh yeah, that's normal. They're so used to you being here that they're coming out. It's like real life. They want to attack you.
Oh man. Yeah, MTK. That it's not those pieces that we have. They're fucking blacklisted. I think now. It's uh, where is it? Oh yeah, holidays. So it's these massive ice sheets. There's quite a few of them. Small, medium, large, extra, extra large. So yeah, that's them. but they're not as slippery as those like large pieces though.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth probably is way smoother. I mean, really, way more slippery, I think.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's weird sort of traction, I suppose, isn't it? Kind of like a mix between dirt and snow that you get at Christmas time.
Correct.
I wish you could change the color of him though, instead of this like green. But it's also quite good to
Yeah.
have green props for a change, like real green. Right. Anyway, let me just right. So here's a half-built track in my normal free roam car. Is a Frankenstrange, so I'll place one of them there. Go to this, and then change race type, transform race, pick up a checkpoint that's already placed. It don't have to be, but just because it'll make this a bit easier for me. And then go to transform, add a new transform, and there's your Frankenstrange. It really is that simple. And that will be a transform Frankenstrange. Have fun with that. It's so easy. Oh, do you want to know about those black props while I'm here? To make your own sort of stuff like that?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all it is these big neon arrows. These things. And then you just do the America glitch to get them. Which is the little sign in black and white. And then pick up that. And then scroll over to the thingamajiggies. And then do the override glitch thing. Oh, I can't test it. Fuck's sake. Hang on a second. All right, I broke that track.
Oh.
Just right. You can see in the video tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow. But yeah, you just put the America glitch on those big fucking arrows, and voila, they're pitch black. And then just make a template out of them. That's what I did on those things.
Right. Man, you're almost at 1,000. Gonna have to stop using that copyrighted music to put your videos up.
Oh, I don't fucking. It's not the bloody subscribers I need. It's the watch time hours, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is now that you
it's
need.
4,000.
That's what
Yeah,
I always thought it was. Somebody was trying to tell me it because there's a guy at work that started, and I was like, "No, I'm sure it's still 4,000."
yeah. You can unlock like memberships and something else,
Yeah, Patreon
super
and all
chats
that.
and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm constantly live streaming now.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of think of stuff to live stream about though, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess I guess I have to say that's where it's helpful that I have that One Make Monday now.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I
because you
was
get a
actually
few
more
people
shocked.
watching that.
Yeah, I was actually more shocked. I had the biggest stream I ever had on Crashing It last night.
Oh,
I
really?
never had that many people. Yeah, it was 80 views or something this morning.
Oh,
And
that's
I've
cool.
never had that many on a Friday night. So, but I always tell people that I think what helps me is I promote the shit out of those playlists.
Yeah.
Like I always tag people in, like, hey, I'm using your race tonight. If you'd like to see it, or even run it, you can join us. Everybody's welcome. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Promoting stuff's such a fucking ball ache, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I just get used to it. Everybody's like, I have so many friends on here that are like, man, you sure do put a lot of time into stuff that you like don't get paid for. And I was like, yeah, it's time consuming. I'm used to it now.
Yeah.
But I
Are
mean,
you
I get
not
paid by
monetized
YouTube,
on
but
YouTube?
it's not much. I
Yeah,
am.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am, but I don't get a lot out of that. I couldn't ever support myself on there at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully, someday down the road, but not anytime soon at the moment. So.
Yeah, but with racing and stuff, it is pretty much like the tiniest niche that you could possibly have on YouTube, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
not many people are really watching it. Not even like the big streamer guys and stuff. They don't get loads of people watching.
Yeah, I started with the digital car edit crew a long time ago. He's up
Oh
to
yeah.
like 600,000 subscribers now. Yeah, that's
Oh,
how I
that's
got
sick.
into really got into streaming.
Yeah. Weird, man. So you always wanted to do stuff with YouTube, or it
Uh,
was just more like,
I don't know. Originally, it was just to play, and then I was like, um, I think I enjoy making a lot of content. Like
yeah,
editing down videos all the time. So that's where I was like, well, I mean, I could do that 100%. I could edit video content. And now I've really been getting into, which I never thought I'd be doing, is that Rockstar editor. I've been using the hell out of it, which I never could do it before. I thought it was it is very dated. It needs updating. Hopefully GTA 6 will update that. But
yeah,
um, yeah, that's really really fun, and it gets gets good views on it. So.
yeah, yeah. No, I enjoy watching that like cinematic style as well. Kind of like gets you in the frame of mind of the race, doesn't it?
Right.
But yeah, the Rockstar Air is just a fucking ball ache though. Like you can't move the camera out that far, and that really irritates me. I want to get
Yeah,
some
you
like
can
long
do it like
shots
in the
and stuff.
vicinity. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do it in like a 3 car vicinity of each other or something, but nothing major.
yeah. Like for like regular racing and NASCAR, I'm sure it's quite easy to do. But when I try to like make a cinematic thing to a stunt race, people aren't that close.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
that's
it's like,
true. Yeah,
oh, right. Well, that's that idea just out the window, and I've just wasted 3 hours doing it.
yeah. There's a guy that he used to do for Torque. He used to do the GT3 series. Um, his gamer tag on here is Hippie Gunnar, but what he uses is on YouTube. He actually goes by, believe it or not, Benny's Original Motorsports.
Yeah,
And yeah, he makes some really good Rockstar editor stuff on there.
yeah.
He
I've
actually, what
seen.
he does is like you're doing. He actually builds tracks just for Rockstar editor. Like he'll be like, all right, well, this is all I used it for, but anybody can use it if they want. And he'll
Yeah,
make a showcase video just by him flying around his own tracks.
yeah. It's cool, but the quality sucks though, doesn't it? Like the actual quality of the video itself is just so bad.
I guess it just depends on like how good your PlayStation is and your TV and but it is like you have to every time I go to watch a video, I'm like, oh, why is it so bad? I'm like, oh, because you got to turn it up. So I think Rockstar Editor naturally drops the frames on it when you try to
Oh yeah,
make a video.
don't export from Rockstar Editor.
Yeah, I don't ever do that.
Oh right. Yeah, I thought.
So I edit the video on Rockstar Editor, and then like the little segments, and then every segment I'll actually record over the top of it and use Share Factory.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Yep.
do. Yeah.
Yep, because then I can do the smooth transitions and all that, and I don't have to have choppy
Yeah.
editing on there.
Yeah, it's Ben Storr that told me about that one because he was the first person I seen doing this fancy edits and cinematics. 7 years ago, that's crazy. Time flies in this game.
I think that is how long I've been on. I've been at least 6 years now, I think. Well, I was
Oh
playing it
wow.
well before I was ever YouTubing, but just
Yeah.
I wish ice props snapped.
Yep.
They don't. I got the whole thing iced out, and I'm freaking trying to put this damn piece in here, and it's tilted. I'm about to just run it as like ice the whole way, and then just a slant like regular road propping.
Ah, right. You know how to keep your rotation settings, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
Yeah, but I mean,
trying to
like,
form it.
while you're picking your props up and stuff, like you're always picking up the same rotation from the prop that you've already placed. You know how to do that?
What?
So like,
What?
if you're building like a transition or something, right?
Okay.
You're and you use the advanced options like advanced rotation settings. You have to keep going
Correct.
back, right? Well, when you place
Mhm.
that first prop, place it like freehand and turn the pitch or the roll and just then sort it out. Then from that moment on, you just keep picking up that prop, and it will keep
Gotcha.
the rotation settings
The
from the
same pitch.
previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes things a bit easier, especially when the game don't want to snap.
Yeah, I made a Roval a while back. Torque.
Yeah,
And it took me months because I said I'm not an OCD person, but when it comes to building tracks, I become an OCD person.
yeah.
Yeah, so like Jeremy's like, you done with that yet? No. Like it's
All
gonna take
right.
me some time. Like, nope, nope.
Yeah.
I called it Roval Orbison. That's right. Had a whole description about Roy Orbison. Just worked out. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a full
See you,
on
MTK.
damn
Good
track.
to see you, mate. Have a nice sleep. I'll try and stay positive. It's harder to do.
It's probably late. Were you? So it's 7 o'clock. What is it? Like one in the morning for you or something?
No, it's just hit midnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Carl, he runs a playlist. He starts in an hour. He runs a crash playlist on Saturdays.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
He
a lot
used to
of the
start it.
events are really late on PlayStation.
Well, yeah, he's actually lives in the UK, and he starts it this late.
Oh
It used to
man.
be a lot later. It used to be 2.5 hours from now, and it'd be like 2:30 in the morning before he gets started. And he's like, "God, guys, it's so late." And now he's like, "Nope, can't do that anymore." So now he starts at 8.
Ah, fair dues. Yeah, so for you, it's just like regular sleep patterns, right? Playing this game, I guess.
Yeah, normal
Yeah.
time.
You been playing this new survival?
You playing that by yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Is it? I take it it's still the same like hardness as 4 people or no?
It's harder. It's much
Yeah, so
harder
it's
because
probably the
like
same
you're the
amount
only
of zombies.
person. No, it's
Yeah,
less zombies, but you're the only person that they're coming for,
yeah.
so it gets a bit intense.
Yeah, so they're swarming.
And you have these stupid
Yeah, we
fire ones that just wreck your health.
we did that the first week it dropped. We
Yeah.
jumped in there. Maybe it might have been last weekend, or it was the week before that. Either way, we jumped in there with like 4 of us. Could not beat it. We tried it like 9 times. Could not get the 4th try down,
Yeah.
And then a buddy of ours was still online, so we reached out to him, and like so 2 people got off, and then 2 people jumped on, and like, hey, you guys want to try this out? Yeah, let's do it. Beat it first try with a different set of people. Not
Yeah.
saying that the people we were playing with were bad. It just happened to be that we just happened to win it at that point in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What we did is where you were standing there at the back of the cemetery or whatever, we all like decided at the round 4 to all stand on the wall, so they can't really climb up the wall, so that kind of saved it.
Yeah, that's right. This is just where I started the first time, and it's just where I came back to out of habit now, and now it's just happened to be the best strategy. It gets crazy when you got animals at your feet, fire guys chasing after you,
yeah.
and yeah, and that's the best thing that Rockstar have added in my opinion, especially for a long time anyway.
Yeah, it only took them 10 years to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
They had it. They had it in Red Dead Outlaw or whatever, Undead Red Dead. 2015 or whatever. They took them 10 years to do it in GTA.
Yeah. Yeah. They just need to care a bit more, don't they?
Oh, what?
They just need to care a bit more about their community.
Oh yeah, care a bit more. Yeah.
There is some ways that people are getting cars into this survival now.
Interesting.
I tried it earlier tonight and I couldn't get it at work. It's a shame we can't make our own zombie survivals. That would be fun.
I have a feeling that. So I think so. What I'm sure if you noticed over the years, Rockstar tends to like put out testers, and then the next DLC drops the real thing. So like when go-karts came out, it was just like Drift is right now. It was only 8 people. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna make races for 8 people. I said I said we'll probably end up getting it. So yeah, it was like they ended up the next DLC. They dropped 30, ability for 30. So then right now Drift technically is only 8 people, although you can make 30, but you don't have any points.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So we were like, yeah, I bet you they'll add it in the next one. They probably just wanted to see how it would do.
Yeah. I like the way you think, but I reckon it could be wrong. What I mean is like
that's that hopeful optimism, that you hope they do it. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
say they're
right.
going to do it. I just hope they do it. Yeah.
The amount of times everyone said like, "Oh, Rockstar could do this and they could do that," and every single time, every DLC is a disappointment to some extent.
I said it. Yeah, I said it last night. I said so. Like I was in a race. I got hit, obviously, and I went from 1st to 18th because of why? Because of a black screen. And I bitched about it every time. I said, you know what? This is the only thing I want them to fix when GTA comes. The only thing I could care about, like, don't have any black screens. I'm sick of every time I race and I have to reset my car, boom, I'm stuck in a screen, Like, I said they need to take cues from, I don't know if you've ever played Wreckfest. But Wreckfest is like, boom, instant. You reset, boom, you're back in the track. Or like Old School was talking about last night, he said, on Test Drive, when you reset your car, you're right behind the person that you dropped out from. I was like, see, how hard could they just do that? Like...
Yeah,
I know it's a 30 placers lobby and not 4 or 8, but, at the same time, it's like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing that clogging issue, because, like, it never existed on PlayStation. On Xbox, And then I came to PlayStation. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Oh, really?
I'm waiting 40 seconds to respawn.
Yeah. So it's not an Xbox thing, huh? It's only PlayStation?
It wasn't. I played Xbox for the first time a little while ago, and the black screens are happening there too, but not to the extent
Oh,
that they're
no.
happening on PlayStation.
Damn. Gotcha.
So it seems like it's a, you know, a completely big problem across the game
Yeah,
on all
makes me think
platforms.
that it's...
But
Right, it makes me think it's like the more crap they add to the game, the worse it's gonna get, you know?
yeah, that's right. I mean, it's always been the
Oh,
case, hasn't it? Like,
yeah. GTA 6 is coming. Time to pound as much stuff we can out of GTA 5 and see what we can do. That's what
yeah,
we all talk about, yeah. This is the guinea pig.
yeah, got to be, isn't it? I don't care about it enough for it to not be a guinea pig.
Man, I feel like I'm on freaking water. It looks like water. That green ice.
Yeah, toxic water.
Like, I don't know, like, if I should just send you this. I know you're streaming still, right?
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I could just save a clip. I should just send this to you. Like, I feel like I shouldn't put any walls in it. You should just have to deal with that. There's houses on the sides. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
I'm
I'll probably have
I'm
to put some
always
walls.
of the opinion that like walls make tracks look a bit claustrophobic and boxed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time. And like you can be, I think a lot of people are a little bit too forgiving, in my opinion. Like, just let the track do what the track does. Like, you don't need to babysit people and make safety nets for people all the time, you know? Because it's like those little quirky things that make tracks a bit more charismatic. Would that be the word?
Right.
Like, when it's all just like mind-numbingly easy, it is mind-numbingly easy, isn't it? But, I don't know.
Yeah, when I first started making bangers, I had walls everywhere. And then I started, like, checking out other people's tracks, right? And I was like, huh. So now, whenever I make a banger track, the only parts that have walls are literally the intersections.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, the whole time you're racing, you might fall off the track, but that's the risk you gotta deal with, you know, so...
Yeah, but then that sort of, like, risk that you're doing with the banger race is more than fitting,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like, you know. You ever made any death matches, Teddy?
I've never made one.
You ever played death matches?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I played one, like an LTS, so you mean, like Last Team Standing?
Yeah.
Or like you're doing right now, like a survival.
Oh, right.
Because I'd like to do is, like, I'd like to make, like, the things that are out right now, I was gonna say it's called The Stranger, but I don't think that's what it's actually called, is it? Like, it's on the menu when you log into the game. The Slasher. Is that a thing? Can you
Oh,
make
yeah.
Slasher content, or no?
I don't
Or is that
know.
only GTA? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that, because that, you know, what'd be funny with that is you using those pitch black props to do it.
Yeah.
Because you would not be able to see people, and then you, like, I don't know if you can turn the radar off or not, but that would be hilarious.
Yeah, well, the reason why I ask is, like, I never really played death matches until this week.
Oh,
With the
okay.
community series, and I was like, wow, this is really fun. Eventually, I got
So
there, so it was really fun.
Right.
And
So before that one, for the last few years, was always the UFO. That was what Halloween was. There was a UFO one. So they always actually had aliens come in, actual like you can get the alien suits through the arena war, but that's what they would be. They'd be the arena aliens coming down from the UFO ships, and they'd come kill you, swarms of them
Oh,
instead of zombies. Yeah, so that was always fun. That was something popular during Halloween.
I don't think I ever seen that.
Yeah, I wonder if they took it out or not. Yeah, that was the thing. Because right now, when you go to survivals, I think that's the only one up. Is that zombie?
Nah, there's another one. There's this one and another one. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember what the other one was called. Something industrial plan or something. You know, one of the old ones.
Yeah. This works really well. Other than like, there's a few spots that I didn't like I didn't add ice propping to, so it's your car definitely grabs traction more when you're on pavement. But this is
Yeah.
pretty cool. Just drifting on the ice, you get used to it. It's a lot slower, but when you
Yeah.
go around the corner, like you don't have any traction, so it's like either let off the gas or just go into a house.
Oh, right.
If this was a banger, if this was a banger, I would 100% put a bomb at the other side of the. Like as soon as you smoke it, like it blow up. But that's the way my mind works.
That's cool. Give someone an experience.
All right, I think I'm gonna put. I'll just save like a minute of that. Put some walls up. Call it a day. Right now it's called Mirror Park Heartthrob because it's in the shape of a heart, but I might have to call it the Cold Heart.
Hmm. Yeah, wave 9. I saw something on YouTube earlier that somebody had made it to like wave 72 of this survival. Like
Oh yeah, because I think you
14
can get
hours.
nonstop. Yeah, you can get nonstop waves coming in.
Yeah,
Nah, stop.
that's what I'm doing now, endless waves. I haven't got past wave 12 by myself though. They must have killed a billion zombies by now though. Like, the community. It was on 800,000 on Thursday, wasn't it? So.
Yeah. I can look it up real quick because Tez. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but
No.
Tez. So Tez 2 is like right in line with everything Rockstar. Let's see if I can find him here. But he posts everything as soon as like if there's ever a DLC coming, Tez knows right away. So I think he either works for them or he gets like insight, because he knows it
Yeah.
anything ahead of time. Yeah, so Tez TEZ2. Let's see what they're up to. Apparently there's new tattoos for the aliens. I didn't see that before. If you previously obtained a UFO tattoo but have lost it, you don't have to contact Rockstar Support. So, okay. Anyways, alright. So, yeah, 800 million as a day ago. So, yeah, I guarantee they're already over that.
Yeah. It's one of the only things that's on double money this week, isn't it? So.
Ah, got your minigun out. So, you already got your big heavy out there, okay. Yeah, what really works is that automatic shotgun. I think it's a beast.
Yeah. fucking heavy units do my head in.
But yeah, how many bolts you got to put into them? Jesus.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you've been into the higher waves, but like in the higher waves, it's ridiculous. Like, you can shoot like 6 RPGs and they're still coming towards you. Fucking die, motherfucker!
Oh, man.
Finally.
I wish they had better Christmas props, because I would totally run this as a Christmas thing, like you were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess instead of like metal walls, I could 100% use the snow walls, but they're not big. Like the extra large is not even a big snow wall.
No, that's right.
So much propping. I'd probably burn through 300 props easy.
Yeah, they just like, I don't know if you've ever had a look at that deathmatch creator, but I had a look at it today, and there's so many options that you can do, so many things you can make with the deathmatch creator. Like, you can change people's outfits, like all sorts of things.
You probably could add like arena props in there too and stuff.
I think so. I didn't even get to the looking at the props. Oh shit, better run. Oh, don't get stuck.
I think I got this. I'm gonna wall off like the left, but I'm gonna lower them down. I think prototype Tom does that. Yeah, like I said, everybody has their own way of making tracks. But
Yeah.
he uses those metal walls as well, but he drops them down to where they're just above, kind of just to give you a line, not necessarily like a full guardrail.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm copying the guy, however.
You're copying the guy.
Whoa, shit. You know when you pick up the wrong prop. Alright, there we go.
Where's the rest of them? Now it's gonna get spicy. Some health. Alright, they're a roly-poly.
This week's gonna be the Sand King. That'll be an interesting one, make Monday.
Come on. Shit. Oh shit, we got him right at the last moment. Fuck off, you ugly.
You have your notifications turned off?
When I'm streaming and they don't show up.
Alright, good. Because I was sending you a video and I didn't want them to be like, you know, showing up while you're doing that, because that would be ridiculous, you know, have that pop up on your screen.
Oh no, it's alright. It don't matter.
Yeah. Anyways, I sent you that. It's before we put any walls in, but that's whatever I know you're doing that, so no big deal.
Yeah, gonna be about another 10 minutes. Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. I start losing it now anyway. I can start running out of snacks and ammo.
Right. This is actually looking better than I thought it was gonna be. So that's good.
Nice.
It does look like a winter playground, but that's alright. I had a whole plan for a drift course, and then it just sat there. Like, I have it started, but I haven't done anything with it.
Yeah.
It's literally called Hobos and Drifters. But
Oh, nice.
but I just was like, do I want to like really work on this? Because I was like, that's gonna be one of those tracks that I'm gonna have to take days on. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get it done in one sitting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really want to sit here and try to ram this track out. So then I thought of another track last night. Only I based a lot of stuff off of music, so I was like, I could totally build a track around that song. And then so I started building that. And I'm like, this is gonna take me too long. What can I do? What would be so much more easier, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool that you do the music side of things. I do that also. Die! Fucking sit there just shooting the fucker with a minigun, you know? He just keeps coming. Oh, fuck. The boars are here.
I've never seen a deer, but apparently deer show up.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
I must have been on the other side and all my buddies were shooting away.
Oh. Die! Don't start like, whacking people.
I'll have to put some crazy description in here about the dam overflowing and wiping out the town with and then it froze over or something. You know?
You always have some cool descriptions on your races.
I'm glad you've noticed.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, no, the same guy that made the drift tracks. So he could not figure out like a name to build this track. He was this track he had. Could not figure out like this is gonna be real bad on your stream. Anyways, I'm gonna say. So. Anyways,
Alright.
so I was like, I guess they were like, hey, just let Yeti run that track with you, and he'll have a name for you within the first time he runs that track with you. And they're like, yeah, right. There's no way he'll be like that. And everybody's like, no, that's how he is. He'll be able to give you a title, no problem. It might not be it might be a little provocative or something, but he'll have a track in mind. I was like, they're like, okay. So he like gets the track done. He's like, Yeti, I gotta show you this track. I said, yeah, no problem. So I jump on there with him, and I was like, man. I said, you guys are really good at this because he's got really tight turns on it.
Yeah.
Really tight turning. I said, damn, this is like a virgin. I said, you should just stand this like 72 virgins or something. Everybody started busting up. I'm like, what are you laughing about? They're like, we fucking told them you would have a name ready to go. I said, I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny to name it like that. So he did 100%. He like went right back into creator. I'm like, you didn't have to do that, dude. I was just making jokes.
That's cool. Yeah, track names, track descriptions, man. Sometimes it's harder than actually building the track in the first place.
Well, a lot of my descriptions have nothing to do with the track at all. I mean, most.
Yeah, I know.
That's all there are. Yeah. Like, what the hell is this? Yep. I remember I have a track out there called Adrenaline Rush, and the whole track sounds like you're playing Red Dead. It has nothing to do with GTA. And they're like, where the hell did you come up with this? I said, actually, to make it honest, is I was playing Red Dead, and I had talked about, like, I was, like, writing out a description about how the food is in that game, like, I don't know if you ever played Red Dead, but
yeah,
you, cook your own pasta, your own soup, and all that, and so I made a whole joke about that, and they're like, you should use that in a description. I said, all right, next race I put out, that description goes in there. It doesn't matter what it is, and that's how that was born, how that description was put in there.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've seen people name their tracks like Chicken Panini, and then in the description you've got like the recipe. I've seen all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's like some descriptions I see like set the scene for you before you even do the first lap. Yeah. Another thing that I don't know, was like a trend for a while. It's making those funky descriptions.
That's what I like doing. I like people to hear random ass descriptions they never thought they'd hear in a million years from a racetrack.
Yeah, you don't forget
what is this? I don't understand this at all. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I had one last night. We ran. I can't remember the name of the track either. That's the worst part. I remember the description more. I remember the track name. But it starts again. It has nothing to do with the track whatsoever. And someone read it out loud, and they were like, "That doesn't even make any sense." I said, "That's why I related it to Black to the Future." Wow. I read it to Back to the Future, the movie Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I related it to that at the end of the description because I was like, I said one time ago when I was but a wee lad, I was able to babysit my own Aunt Clementine, my Uncle Jed. I said how that all came to be, only Doc Brown would know. Everyone's like, how the hell did you babysit your aunt and uncle? I was like, again, you have to talk to Doc Brown. Back to the Future. Don't you guys understand what I'm talking about?
Twisting
they're like,
their melons.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, I don't understand. Oh, that's why you gotta talk to Doc Brown. Only he's gonna be able to tell you what happened.
Yeah.
How can I help you? I'll take care of the food.
I always thought about making like a Back to the Future race.
Yeah, that'd be cool with the DeLorean and everything.
Yeah. You could use warp checkpoints and stuff, but of course there's a limit to flipping warp checkpoints. You can't go over a certain distance. And, ugh.
Yeah, that does. I hate that. When I first started making something like that, I was trying to go across the damn map.
Yeah.
Like, nope, can't do that. I'm like, oh, well, this is just pointless.
Yeah, it's just... They give you like a snippet don't they? Every time they
Yeah.
give you a snippet of what it
Hey,
could
we could do this
be.
for you. However,
Yeah.
we're gonna let you do this much.
Yeah. Fucking just cock teasers, man. But then I guess the whole business model's worked, right? You know?